This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television.
This is MSPN Digital Television, promoting local teams and local athletes since 2017 in North Dakota and Minnesota.
Third time's a charm for the Otters. They're your Section 8 2A champions tonight. What's the victory here over the Monaga Braves?
Producing area youth and high school sports broadcasts, along with news, highlights, and scores of the area's semi-professional teams.
In the 2018 Clark Cup champions are the Fargo 40.
Also search MSPN DTV to follow us on most social media platforms for news, scores, and highlights of college sports. Plus the Twins, T-Wolves, Wild, Lynx, PWHL, Vikings, and so much more. MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website, mspndtv.com. This MSPN broadcast starts right now.
Number 5, a defender, Isabella Vonnebaum. A forward, number 13, Brooke Nast. A forward, number 7, Ashley Bennett. A midfielder, number 12, Brooke Kwan. A defender, number 14, Sam McGurgan. A forward, number 17, Dare Creighton. A defender, number 18, Tori Miller. A midfielder, number 20, Isabel Alunin. A defender, number 22, Annabelle Abruzzo. And starting in net in the first half is goalie number 30, Natalie Humphrey. And those are your starters for the Joy AC goals. And for your Dakota Fusion, in numerical order, it goes like this. A forward, number 2, Sarah Burgum. A midfielder, number 3, Emma Burns. A defender, number 5, Ellie Feeney. A midfielder, number 6, Danielle Garo. A defender, number 8, Emily Larson. A defender, number 9, Diane Montoya. A midfielder, number 15, Lily Johnson. Another midfielder, number 16, Lola Anshrez. A forward, number 17, Jensen Seidel. A forward, number 19, Lindsay Erickson. And starting in net for your Dakota Fusion, number 1, goalkeeper Quinn Carter. And those are your lineups for the Dakota Fusion. Now, if you're able to stand and remove your headgear and face to the left where the American flag is, and we'll play our national anthem. Very much for attending today's game. Once again, the concession stands are off to the right of the grandstand, and the restrooms are located right around the corner from those grandstands. Best of luck to both teams. Let's play some soccer.
All right, and welcome to this broadcast here on MSPN Digital Television of this WPSL matchup between the Dakota Fusion and the Joy Athletic Club Goats. And once again, as you may have heard, our PA announcer just announced the starting lineups. Your starting in net for Joy AC is going to be Natalie Humpert in the first half, and then they're going to switch to Mallory Benhart in the second half. And starting in net for the Dakota Fusion is goalkeeper Quinn Carter. And joining us on commentary today is Lewis. Lewis, a former Dakota Fusion player himself. How you doing today?
I am good, Mike. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. No problem. You have any thoughts on this match? I know you're just kind of jumping in, but nice.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. I've heard good things from this women's fusion team, and tough test here today with this Joy team.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. With the women, Dakota Fusion women looking for their second win of the season. And we'll see if they can get it today against Joy. Of course, Joy in the pink jerseys with white numbers, and the Dakota Fusion will be in the white jerseys with the black numbers. And that's a couple of color combinations I can see from up here. So, so patiently wait for them to start blow the whistle here, and we'll get things underway here from June Goddess Stadium. And there we are. Start of the first half is underway. So once again, Joy AC, let's see here, let's count them up. They're doing 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders, 1, 2, 3 midfielders, and 1, 2, 3 forwards. So they're doing a 4-3-3 setup for the Joy AC. And the Dakota Fusion, let's see here, 3, 3, 3. They're doing a 3-3-3. No, there's another midfield. No, that's right. 3-3-3.
3-4-3.
3-4-3. Yeah,
3-4-3,
I knew there was another midfielder in there somewhere.
3-4-3. Looks like they're playing a diamond in the middle.
And currently looking for somebody to gain possession of the ball here, and we'll have a free kick for the Dakota Fusion. 48 seconds into this matchup here.
Good opportunity. Fusion got the wind initially as well in the first half here.
Yeah, that's certainly going to be beneficial. About 50 yards out from the goal. Wouldn't be
really going to carry.
It's headed away there by the Joy defense, and then quickly booted out and then back into the center. We'll get it on the foot of Ashley Bennett. Bennett will see it collapse. He'll drop it all the way back to Quinn Carter. Carter will set it up. Seven players for the Fusion who are not here today in comparison to just 5 players for Joy AC who are not participating in this game. There's the first shot, and a nice diving save by Quinn Carter on that shot there from Brooke Nast. Number 13, go ahead.
Very direct from Joy, I think. We're looking to win the ball and play very quickly.
So we'll call that a chance for Joy AC, and it's the first shot on net of the ball game that comes with a little over 2 minutes to go here. I think they called a corner kick on that one. I'm not, we'll find out, I guess. Yep, Fusion are going to get a corner kick. First corner kick of the game.
Good opportunity for Fusion to get some numbers in the box here.
Put it in nicely, but over the top of the crossbar, and that'll be a goal kick here for Natalie Humpert and the Joy AC Goats.
Seeing that wind be a factor there already, I don't think that ball even came into play in that corner.
Certainly seemed that way, that's for sure. Nice advancement up to midfield. And now they'll try and dribble their way around the defenders, and the Dakota Fusion take it right back. Put it onto the near side here for Sarah Burgum, but then out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for Joy AC.
Nice breakup play there from Daniela Garo. And the Fusion going to look to have a hold in that number 6 role, see if they can break up all the attack from the Joy.
And here's an opportunity for Dare Creighton, and she'll put it on net and right into the arms there of Quinn Carter. So a couple of chances now here for Joy coming in the 4th minute of play here at Jim Goda Stadium. Once again, my name's Mike. Here on the play-by-play, we got Lewis working the camera and color analysis as well on tonight's broadcast. Lewis will be here. Lou or Lewis?
Lou.
Lou.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Formerly Lewis.
Formerly Lewis. Lou, formerly. We'll just call you Lou Lewis. That has a nice ring to it, right?
Oh, I wish. Maybe a legal name change.
There we go. Well, long story short, he'll be here tomorrow for the men's game tomorrow night. That kicks off at 7 o'clock as well. And certainly appreciate having some extra vocals on the microphone. It's always nice to have somebody other than me talking for 90 minutes. So.
For sure, Mike. It's good to be here.
A nice clear there by the Fusion. Walking up over to the far side there is Annabelle Abruzzo. And now they'll work it back into the middle of the field. And they'll put a touch on it onto the foot of Brooke Nast. Nast working it on the near sideline. Now she'll center it in. Fusion are able to clear, but it deflected the wrong way, and Quinn Carter was luckily in the right spot at the right time, paying attention. As we hit the 5-minute mark, now entering the 6th minute of play here at Jim Goda Stadium. 9 minutes past 7 o'clock local time. Nice sunny day here with a good breeze as well.
Beautiful.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you know the answer to this, Lou, but is it hotter down on the turf than it is off the turf?
Always. Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
It always is. Very warm down there.
I thought it would be. An 80-degree day probably feels like 92 down on the turf.
Yeah, it soaks up the heat. Soaks up the heat. So I've got a player down on the play already here.
Oh, I missed that. I was off to my left side, and I was looking at number 5 for Joy. That's Isabel Vonavong. Tonight's officials, the main referee is Matt Von Pinon. The first assistant referee is John Planbeck. The second assistant referee is Scott Stager, and the 4th official is Philip Salou.
Potential head injury here, I think.
Once again, our staff from Essentia Health is on hand here to make sure that the players are safe. Nice deflection out of bounds there. That was done nicely there by Isabel Vonavong for Joy AC. And it'll be a throw in here for the Fusion. And a nice little setup into the middle there as they'll get it onto the foot of Lily Johnson. And now they push it over to the far side, and the Joy defense trying to take it away, and they do push it up the far side. It'll go onto the foot of Ashley Bennett. And Bennett will work it up the far side. Try and split two Dakota Fusion defenders, but the Fusion are able to get it back and chip it back all the way back to Quinn Carter.
Good string of play there for the Fusion. Nice quick combinations, and they're able to get in behind quite quickly.
Very nice play. And we'll see if the Fusion can do some more of that here. One thing I've noticed from the last game to this game is they're getting some playing time down on the end of the other end of the net.
Yeah.
Field, I should say. Last game they only got one chance in the entire game. I think they were out chanced 22 to 1, if I remember correctly.
Sure.
So not the best of days for the Fusion, but they'll try and rebound here.
Yeah.
And Joy needs to be a little careful there. They're close to being offside. Now they'll punch that one through, and this could be an opportunity for Joy AC. And a nice block on the shot attempt there by Ashley Bennett. And it'll go out of bounds, and that'll be a Joy AC throw-in.
Well defended. Looks like Fusion playing really compact. They got their back three really, really tight. Their 6 is right in the middle, and I think they're going to allow Joy to play really wide. It looks like they're going to start really, really compact to the Fusion.
I believe it is Isabel Vonavong on the sideline, working with the Essentia Health trainer, but I can't see a jersey number, so if I'm wrong about that, I don't want to cause any unnecessary concern, but I believe that's who it is down there, and see if I can confirm that shortly. Quinn Carter will set it up for a kick here. Whoever it is, they have wrapped her head in a white bandage. And right now they're cleaning off she's cleaning off her hands. I would suspect that she might come back into this game. No, I apologize. It is actually number 3. And that is Allison Weirman. So my apologies, it was not number 7. It was Allison Weirman who had the bandage wrapped around her head. But the good news is she's up, she's walking around, and she doesn't look too troubled by whatever happened. And hopefully she comes back into this game here. I'm not sure who snuck in for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nobody snuck in for her. Yeah, no, somebody did, because there's 11 players out there. Maybe we'll figure it out sooner than later here.
We'll try.
They'll put a ball through, and she'll clear it out to the far side. Probably the best option there. She maybe could have tipped it back to Quinn Carter, but
Yeah, it's well dealt with by Emily Lawson.
yeah, anything goes wrong there, and it's a potential goal for Joy AC. So a good decision to kick it out to the far side.
Yeah, she's done well to sniff out the danger early on, but yeah, like I said, Joy are playing very, very quickly. They win the ball back, 1 or 2 combinations, they're looking to get behind.
Fusion will work it, collect it near midfield. They'll work it up here for Sarah Burgum, and Burgum had the ball go a little bit too far, and a nice defensive play there by Joy AC to kick it out to the near sideline, as that was one of the better opportunities in the game so far here for the Dakota Fusion.
Yeah, into the final third again. They've been in there a couple times already, which is a good sign for early on.
Already in the 11th minute, Ellie Feeney will throw it in here for the Fusion, and she'll toss it in quickly to Sarah Burgum. And it'll be tapped out of bounds there by Isabel Vonavon. And another throw in here for Feeney and the Fusion. So she'll put that in the middle. It's headed out by a Joy defender, but touched up on right away there by Lola Anshurez. And she'll put a shot on, and a nice save there from Natalie Humpert.
Didn't quite get the contact she was looking for there, but it's a nice idea.
First chance of the game here for the Fusion comes in the 12th minute of play, as we're 11 and a half into the contest so far. And the Fusion go right back on the attack. Here's Burgum. She'll put her right foot on it, goes a little bit wide left.
A really good string of play here now for the Fusion. Starting to pick up a little bit of energy, playing a little bit higher up the pitch.
Sarah Burgum probably right at home in that white and black jersey. She comes from the Mandan Braves, and that's the Mandan Braves color scheme, is white and black. So
Yeah.
with a little bit of yellow on the white there. It's a really well thought out jersey for the Dakota Fusion. I like them. I actually have 2 players from Mandan. The other one is Quinn Carter, the goalie. That's who will have the ball now, and she'll put a short pass out to the edge of the goal box.
Nice.
And a couple connecting passes later, and a nice move around the defender, and just some beautiful footwork and passing here from the Fusion. And now an opportunity potentially here for Jensen Seidel, as she'll work it in the far corner. Drop it back. Oh, nice move. And now a centering pass. I think that may have come off the post. I'm not 100% sure.
Brilliant counter-attacking the Fusion, playing all the way from the back, all the way from the goalkeeper.
It's almost like they've learned something in the first 13 minutes here from Joy AC, and
Yeah.
they've that last minute of play there by the Fusion was really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
course, the NHL draft is tonight. I won't get to see it because I'm here, and that's okay. I already know who the #1 pick is going to be. I just care about 2 other picks, so I'll check the ESPN app later. Also on MSPN Digital Television tonight, we have the Fargo Post 400 Stars baseball team in the FMP tournament, and they are taking on Tri-City. And that one starts at 7 o'clock. It started about at the same time this game started. So if you're tuning in looking for that one, just look for the other watch link on our YouTube channel and you should be able to find it. Had a couple of great baseball games the other day between West Fargo and Bismarck. Bismarck winning 2-1 in game 1 of the doubleheader, and West Fargo winning 2-1 in the second game of the doubleheader. Patriots, Stars, and Fusion all summer long here on MSPN Digital Television. And that'll be a offsides as the flag will come up. And that'll be a free kick here for Joy AC.
Nice little turnaround here for the Fusion. They looked like they were a little bit out of sorts in the first 5 minutes, but they've seemingly turned this one around. They're kind of living in the final third at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. They have some. They're showing some life here on the field, which is exciting to see. Looks like we'll have some substitutions here for Joy AC. It's going to be Annie Clemens, #2, Sam McGurgan, #14, and also Olivia Halunen, #21, who'll be checking in at the next break, where they'll allow a sub.
It's a brilliant ball.
And nice cut back. Now she puts the right foot on it, and it's up high and off the football crossbar over the crossbar that she wanted to keep it under. So a little bit high there, and now the substitutions will come in.
Subbing in for Joy AC is #2, Annie Clemens, #14, Sam McGurgan, and #21, Olivia Halunen.
Fusion will work it up that far sideline. It's on the foot of Sarah Burgum right now, and it'll go out of bounds, and that throw will go to Joy AC.
Wondering if that Joy head coach is seeing something he doesn't like out there with the three early changes. I'm not too sure, but they seem to be having a lot of success with those wingers. I think every attack they've gone in has been through the wings, so I wonder if they're going to keep that trend.
Well, we're about to find out the answer to that. Central Health trainer still working with Allison Weirman for Joy AC. They put a bandage around her head. Now they removed the bandage. They're putting a new bandage on. So I don't want to speculate, but if they replace a bandage that quickly, hopefully it's nothing, nothing terrible. Throwing from the far side here for the Fusion. Welcome all the Joy AC fans tuning into the game today. And once again, we wish your team the best of luck. And so far, so good. It's been a fairly entertaining game up to this point, and we'll see if that trend continues moving forward. I suspect it could.
Yeah, pretty even chances of both teams. I'd say Joy's chances are probably a little bit more clear-cut than the Fusion at the moment.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
They'll drop it back to the defense, and one of the Fusion players took a tumble there. I believe it was Lily Johnson. And offside. Yeah, she was about a half a foot in front of that last Fusion defender, and that has the side judge throw the flag up here, and we'll have a free kick for the Fusion.
Fusion continuing to play that high line. Looks like they're gonna dare Joy to play in over the top, and it's been successful so far, but they have to stay disciplined.
Well, there's a nice opportunity to advance the ball upfield. Excuse me, I have the hiccups almost there. I was able to hold back on that one. Dakota Fusion men have added a game this year. It's going to be a NISA tournament game on July 7th. I still don't know the opponent on that particular matchup, but hopefully we find out that information soon. That way we can start prepping for that game. We'll have a stream of that game. I think I'll be here. We had a baseball game that day. We're trying to flip-flop some staff and see what we can do. But that should be the Fusion men were invited to play in that tournament game, and it'll be hosted right here at Dakota Stadium on July 7th. We have a whistle, and now it's a free kick here for Joy AC. And as we mentioned earlier, the men will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and then we'll have another women's matchup here at Dakota Stadium against Rochester United at 2 p.m. on Sunday. So be sure to tune in for that one as well. We'll work the ball. Bergam working against Clemens there, and Bergam will get it back. And Bergam will fight for it. Nice box out there. I believe that's, I couldn't see the jersey number on that Joy defender. Not sure who that was.
Yeah, brilliant physical play.
But a nice job of keeping that ball away from Sarah Bergam. And in hindsight, it's number 21, Olivia Halunen. Just recently checked into the game for, no, I'm sorry. That was Isabel Halunen who just, one of the Halunens checked into the game recently. They're both out on the field right now, we'll put it that way.
Joy playing direct again, over the top, looking for the wings.
And it will be Diane Montoya dropping it back to Quinn Carter, and then Montoya will get it right back. Montoya will put it up. Nice deflect pass out to the sideline, then headed up into an open space. And once again, Halunen able to take it away from the Fusion. Now Joy AC will try and advance it up. And that'll be a throw-in for Joy AC. As we move into the 21st minute of play here at Dakota Stadium in the first half.
Nice breakup play.
All the chances coming in the first 3 to 4 minutes here, and since then, no true chances for either team.
Yeah, they might have figured each other out here.
That one's just a little bit over the head of Ashley Bennett on the far side there, and it'll be a Dakota Fusion throw-in on the far side.
She's looked dangerous, Ashley Bennett, on that left side, and I think if Joy find her a little bit more, get the ball to her feet, I think good things can happen for them.
They'll send it through. And can she catch up to it? No, it's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a Fusion throw-in.
Brilliant breakup play.
Fusion working it up into the inside the goal box. It's taken away over the end line. That should be a corner kick for the Fusion.
Excellent from Lily Johnson.
Second corner kick of the game. The first one never really, as Lou mentioned, never really got into play. Kind of went over the crossbar and into the back of the netting.
Yeah, I don't think it came in. They go outswing it here, though. This one's going to stand.
Comes out to the top of the goal box, and then it's booted out. Catching up to it there is Emma Burns. Emma Burns will send it back in, one hop, and it's picked up there by Natalie Humpert. So we have a A water break, it looks like.
Stop the clock.
So that'll actually stop the clock. Let's see here. I'll be right back.
I just fixed it. When they return to action, start. Okay. Yeah, that's an unusual thing.
Yeah, so a water break will stop the clock. At least it has in previous seasons. So once again, today's officials are Matt Von Pinon. He's the head referee. The first assistant referee is John Plambic. The second assistant referee is Scott Stager. And the fourth official is Philip Salou. So they've reset the game clock to 23:19, so we'll let our clock stay stopped for about 7 seconds, and then we'll restart our clock here, so it's all caught up.
Start right on the throw.
All right, now our clock is on. And now I gotta flip it over here. I had it on the official side of the roster. And a nice takeaway there. I believe that's Emma Burns on the far side for the Fusion, and now the Joy AC get it right back. They'll work it inside. A couple of nice passes. They'll get it onto the foot there of Ashley Bennett. We have a whistle.
Yeah, good discipline again from the Fusion. They are going to commit to that high line, and that back three have been really, really good.
Another free kick here for the Fusion coming up. Once again, Mike on the play-by-play. We got Lou on camera and color analysis here, and it's been a fun game so far, and we got you tuning in and watching. Fusion working it over on the far side. There's Lily Johnson. Out of bounds, and it'll be a Fusion throw-in, according to that far sideline official. Joy AC will control it. It's Brooke Quam. Quam will put it onto the far side, but her teammate won't catch up to it in time. It'll be another Fusion throw-in. Feeney will throw it in. Feeney will get it over a couple of defenders, and now Quam will sneak it back there onto the foot. Or I'm sorry, yeah, it's Burgum. I was looking at the wrong roster there. But anyways, comes back here to Humpert, the goalie. Joy AC will work it up near sideline. Tried to thread the needle on that pass, but the Fusion defense was right there. Nice job there on the touch-up by I believe that was Ellie Feeney. Note number 15. Feeney or Johnson? Is it a 1 in front of that 5?
Lily Johnson, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Lily Johnson.
Yeah, she's been awesome breaking up plays. She's been everywhere for the Fusion.
Speaking of Lily Johnson, there she is again.
Yeah.
They'll work it back into Lily Johnson now. Lily Johnson, far side here for Sarah Burgum. Burgum, actually, I don't know if it's a brother or a cousin, but they play for the Mandan Legion baseball team, or at least they did as of last year. I'll find out in about a week from now if that's still the case when we have the Mandan Chiefs on MSPN Digital Television. And we want to welcome those in on the Dakota Fusion YouTube channel. I got a text saying that the watch link was set to private. The whole game is going to be on the Dakota Fusion YouTube channel as well as MSPN Digital Television's YouTube channel. You can just watch it live from right here forward, or if you want to go all the way back and watch it on a live delay, you can do that too. It's all there, I promise you. So looks like Joy AC will get a kick from just outside of the goal box here.
Yeah, good opportunity for him here. Going to commit the numbers, try and put the ball in a dangerous area.
And she didn't get where she wanted to get it.
Yeah, a bit of a wasted opportunity there.
Nice defensive play there by the Fusion. Now throwing for Joy AC. Try and sneak through defenders, and the ball gets a bounce, and now she'll turn around, put the right foot on, and it's tipped away. Nice save there by Quinn Carter.
Brilliant save.
She just barely got the tip of her fingers on that ball to deflect it out. It'll be a corner kick on the near side here for Joy AC. Their first corner kick of the game. The Fusion already have 2. Taking the corner kick here will be Brooke Kwam. A midfielder. She'll put it in right in front of the net. And just a little bit high as her teammate on the opposite side of the goal came in to try to get a header attempt on net. And she just didn't quite have the vertical to get up there and make contact with the ball, but it was a nice thought. And now we'll have a throw-in from the far side here. Looks like we're going to have some more substitutions for Joy AC. We're going to put 3 new players in here momentarily. And that one's chested down, and the Fusion will look to advance it up the field here. So Isabel Vanavong, along with Brooke Nast, and also Annabelle Abruzzo. So the 3 who were in the game earlier and subbed out go back in. Subbing in for Joy AC, number 5, Isabella Vanavong, number 13, Brooke Nast, and number 22, Annabelle Abruzzo. And now taken away was Isabel Halunen, but a whistle and a free kick for the Fusion. That free kick will be taken by Ellie Feeney. Feeney will put the right foot up on it, drop it just in front of the goal box, And coming out to get it is Humpert. Joy Seaman, a nice pass here to the near sideline, and then now they try and thread the needle in the middle. Ball comes loose, and Lily Johnson picks it up. Leaves it in the middle of the field, and now they will put it out towards Burgum, but it's intercepted. And Quinn Carter will come out and put a foot on that one. The Fusion will try and control it, but then it's taken away, and then the Fusion get it right back. Quinn Carter will have another chance to clear, and she does so successfully. She puts that ball up to midfield, where it's touched up on there by Jensen Seidel. And trying to get in front of the defender there, but couldn't quite get it. And now Quinn Carter will come out and slide and put an end to that threat.
Quinn Carter's been terrific the first 30 minutes here. Anticipation, she's quick off the line.
32nd minute of play now here at Jim Goda Stadium, first half of this WPSL matchup between the Joy AC Goats and Dakota Fusion. Partly cloudy, 75 degrees right now, but as Lou and I were talking about earlier, it's a little bit warmer on the turf than 75.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
That water break we had about 10 minutes ago was the first water break of the season, so all the other games have been a little bit cooler to play. I guess you could look at it that way.
You never know with Fargo Summers.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to tell who's going to find the breakthrough here, Mike.
I know, right? You have a feeling that it's either going to be a 0-0 or a 1-0 final outcome here, the way this one's being played so far.
Yeah. Still think Joy have had the better opportunities in front of goal.
And I would agree with that, too. The Fusion have been doing a good job of advancing it down to that end of the field to keep Joy AC from even having an opportunity to produce any offense, and that's been a positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
Absolutely. Go Joy again through the wings.
We'll see if they can work it out. It'll be deflected out. That should be a corner kick for Joy AC, I believe. And that will be the case. Looks like Brooke Quam will take the kick again.
In swinger.
And headed back. And can the Fusion get it out of there? Yeah. They can. Probably not the way they hope to get it out of there, but it doesn't really matter. You got it out of there.
It worked.
Tossing it in here is Annie Clemens. A battle for it on the near sideline. I believe that'll be another Joy AC throw-in. 35th minute of play.
Yeah, Fusion, I said this early on, but Fusion doing a great job of staying really compact at the back. They're defending with numbers. They're making it difficult to Joy to play through the middle. See if they can hold on here.
We'll see what kind of answer, response Joy might have for that.
Yeah.
Thinking back to those two trio of substitutions, the two chances for Joy came with the original 11 on, and then they put those other three in. And the offense for the Fusion started to click. And now they put the original three back in, but nothing is re-clicking here for Joy AC, at least at the moment.
Yeah, it's an interesting swing. No one's really taking control of the game.
Nice takeaway there, getting that right foot in. That was Emma Burns. Now they'll turn it around and they get deflected, and they'll be controlled at the far sideline by the Fusion and then given right back to Joy AC. So they work the ball into the middle, try and crisscross through a couple Fusion defenders. Centering pass comes back up towards the top of the net. They'll punch it out near side here. That's Miller Bruzik, I believe. High shot, a little bit over the crossbar.
Fusion lost their flow here a little bit last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way. 37th minute of play, and most of the play for the past 3-4 minutes has been down on this end of the field.
Yeah, it has.
We'll see if Quinn Carter can put this one up towards midfield and the Fusion send it back the other way now. Headed right back. And a dangerous opportunity there. The Fusion defense able to clear it out at least momentarily. And now a little bit of space here for Jensen Seidel. She'll put it upfield, and was there a whistle? Or
yeah, I think incidental contact, I think. It's unfortunate for the Fusion. They might have had a nice counter-attack opportunity.
I did not hear that whistle. Normally I hear them. So free kick here for Joy.
Looks like any free kick in the half, they're going to try and put straight into the box.
And that's exactly what they do.
Yeah.
Deflected out. Clemens will toss it in. Dakota Fusion losing. I'm drawing a blank. It was either 4-1 or 5-1 to Sioux City in their last match up here at Jim Goda Stadium. Or actually 4-0 is what it was. The Fusion didn't get a goal. See if they can get a goal here in this one. They've certainly had some opportunities go their way and a couple opportunities that were generated that fell apart quickly, but they're looking a lot better in this game here against Joy AC. Can say that much for sure. Nice centering pass and a nice deflected out, and Fusion doing a good job of keeping it as far outside of the box as possible as Clemens will throw it back in. And trying to work around the defender. It'll be a free kick here. A free kick, or yeah, it will be a kick.
Yeah, free kick. See if they can take advantage of this opportunity this time. It's a nice position.
Derek Creighton will take this kick here from about 31 yards out of the net. Puts the right foot on it, curves into the middle, looking for a header attempt. It's not there. Couple bounces. We'll see which bounce it favors, either Joy or the Fusion. Right now, that ball being chopped around just on top of the goal box. It'll eventually go out of bounds, and a goal kick here for Quinn Carter as we enter the 40th minute of play here at Jim Goda Stadium.
Fusion have to find a way out here before they concede.
Nice boot from Quinn Carter. Joy AC will touch up on it and try and set up an offense here, but as soon as I say that, it's going the other way, and it's a foot race. And Jensen Seidel couldn't quite get there as the Joy AC defender was able to beat her out, win that race to the ball. But it will be a Dakota Fusion throw-in from that far side, and we'll see if they can set something up here deep on the other end of the field.
Yeah, nice chance now for the Fusion to keep Joy pinned back.
They'll come in, and this could be an opportunity. Oh, and that one was swallowed up there by Natalie Humpert. Couldn't quite see who got the foot on that one. It appears to be Lola Ancherez who got that opportunity.
Yeah, I think it was all the way up from the midfield. No press here from the Fusion. Seem content with Joy having the ball at the back.
Joy trying to get out of this end of the field. And she's onside. Oh, I thought she was onside. It looked really, really close.
It was.
Yeah, but the official says that she had maybe a half step in front of that final Fusion defender, which happened to be Ellie Feeney. I could have swore that was onside, but the referee has a better view of it than I do, apparently. So Clemens will try and evade the Fusion player there, and they'll get a throw in. Feeney will throw it in. They'll come in. That's Seidel. And now Joy will work it back the other direction. With the ball is Miller Bruzek. First name Magnolia, last name Millar Bruzek.
Really important breakup play there from Emily Johnson. She was the last defender back.
So Joy AC back on this end of the field now. We'll see if they can set up some sort of offense. And right there's no pink jerseys, just a bunch of Dakota Fusion players. But it's quickly taken away by Clemens. Clemens can't get through the two Fusion defenders, but her teammate's able to make a nice move in between those defenders. That's Millar Bruzek. He gets it back out to Clemens. Clemens tried a centering pass, but it bounces off the knee of Ellie Feeney, and it'll go be a corner kick here for Joy AC. It's their third corner kick of the game. Still no score here as we're nearing halftime, nearing stoppage time. We're in the 44th minute of play right now. And still nobody has been able to get one in. That one goes up high and out of bounds. Goal kick for Quinn Carter in the Fusion. So about 90 seconds before we enter stoppage time. I would imagine maybe 1 minute, but I don't see any reason for it to be more than that at this point in time.
No, I don't think so.
No goals, no cards, no lengthy injuries or stoppages of any sort, so could be a quick end of the first half. 60 seconds and counting, and we'll find out for sure here. Check that Seidel was there, but she couldn't get a foot on it. Comes back out to midfield, and it's stopped there by Feeney. Feeney will work it out to the near side, and it's taken away by Clemens as they try to get it on the foot of Lindsay Erickson. Nice centering pass, but Joy AC's defense is there to take it the other way. Nice play there by... And looks like that's going to be a free kick here for... Or is that half?
That's it.
That's half. Called half a few seconds early here, but that works for me, I guess. So no stoppage time. And we go to halftime with your score 0-0. A couple of chances for both teams, but beyond that, not much. Your thoughts on the first half there, Lou?
Yeah, I said this early on, and it's a little bit of a weird one, I think, tactically. It looks like a little bit of a stalemate. I think Joy have got in behind a few times and taken advantage of their width. The Dakota Fusion sticking with their high line. I think if they can put more pressure on the ball and stop Joy from getting in behind, they've got a good chance to keep a clean sheet, but the issues seem to lie on the opposite end, and they've got to find a way to get into the final third and create more chances on goal.
Well, we'll see what these two teams, what kind of adjustments they make going into the second half. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with that second half here momentarily in about 10 minutes or so right here on MSPN Digital Television and the Dakota.
Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television. We are at halftime of this Dakota Fusion game. Our broadcast team will return shortly for the second half, which is coming up in minutes right here on MSPN Digital Television. Follow us online on our social media platforms. Simply search MSPN DTV, and when you see our logo, you'll know it's us. Visit MSPNDTV.com to learn more about MSPN Digital Television. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and become a member for as low as $9.99 per month. Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television. Visit MSPNDTV.com to learn more about MSPN Digital Television. Advertising on MSPN Digital Television is a win-win. Support a channel that will support your business. Our production team will ensure promotion of your business is a success during MSPN broadcasts. Haven't tried online digital television advertising before? Mention this ad. All first-time sponsors will receive 10% off. Call or email info@mspndtv.com or 320-337-MSPN. That's 320-337-6776. Visit MSPNDTV.com to learn more about MSPN Digital Television. Interact with MSPN Digital Television online. Simply search MSPN DTV to find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Once you see our logo, you'll know it's us. Get news, highlights, and final scores on all the games, teams, and athletes that you care about the most. And don't forget about our website at MSPNDTV.com. It's the social life of MSPN Digital TV. Just search MSPN DTV and start following us today. This is MSPN Digital Television, promoting local teams and local athletes since 2017 in North Dakota and Minnesota. Advertise your business on MSPN Digital Television. For more information, you can send us an email to info@mspndtv.com. You can also give us a call during regular business hours by dialing 320-337-MSPN. That's 320-337-6776. Mention this ad in your conversation with us, and we will take 10% off your sponsorship package. Put your product or service in front of hundreds of loyal viewers per game. MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website, mspndtv.com. Subscribe to the channel and become a member for as low as $9.99 per month. Cancel anytime. No questions asked.
All right, welcome back as we get ready to start the second half here between the Fusion and the Joy AC Goats. And, well, the sun has gone beyond the clouds. It does not look as hot out there as it did in the first half.
It doesn't.
That doesn't mean that it isn't. It just certainly looks that way. I am caught up now with the first 16 picks of the NHL draft. My team doesn't pick until 24, so I probably will miss that pick, but that's okay.
Slight formation change here for the Fusion. Looks like they're going to a back four now. They're going to 4-3-3, it looks like. Then they're going to try and deal with those wingers getting in behind for Joy.
My roster disappeared on me, and I had to go find it. So thanks, Lou, for filling in for a second there. So once again, Joy AC in the pink and Dakota Fusion in the white. Joy AC moving from right to left as you see it on your screen here in the second half. Not much for chances here in this game so far. Not much of a whole lot of anything in this game. Like Lou mentioned late in the first half, I think you used the term stalemate.
Yeah, a little bit of stalemate. Yeah, tactically, formationally, we'll see. Like I said, I think the Fusion have changed up a slight formation adjustment into a 4-3-3, a true back four, and then yeah, two holding defensive midfielders. So I think their goal maybe is to try and get a little bit more control in the middle of the park.
Joy AC will try and work it, and they do so successfully that far sideline. Now they try and work it back in the middle, but a nice kind of box out move there by the Fusion defender, and that allows Lola Anshirez to momentarily take it away from Joy AC. And now the Fusion try to control it at midfield, but Joy AC will get it back. And now the Fusion will get it back, and now Joy AC will get it back. And I'll just hush for a moment, because that's too many changes of possession.
Yeah, pretty scrappy there for 10 seconds. No changes for Joy, looks like. They're going to stay with the same formation.
Isabel Vonavong throwing it in here for Joy AC. And Vonavong will put it back into the middle of the field. Now they'll advance it up, and the Fusion defense will have a chance to catch up to it, and they'll let it bounce back to Quinn Carter. There's a change in net for Joy AC. They are moving to number 0, Mallory Benhart from Lakeville, Minnesota. Let's see here. Taking a look at the information I have, it looks like the entire Joy AC team is from someplace in Minnesota. The only one I don't have a hometown for is Tori Miller and Natalie Humpert. Everybody else on the team is from somewhere in Minnesota.
And all in the Twin Cities.
Minneapolis, St. Louis Park, Woodbury, Eagan, Lakeville, Maplewood, Champlain Park, Roseville. Yeah, you're right. That's all right in the area of the Twin Cities there. I have friends that live in almost all of those cities I just mentioned. I enjoy going to Minneapolis. I like going to Twins games. And a couple, maybe about 2, maybe 3 seasons ago, I know that Minneapolis City was in the NPSL league. I don't think they're in that league anymore, though.
I think they went USL.
USL.
I think they went USL, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had the opportunity to call 2 of their games, and that's it. Minneapolis City, of course, and that's into the back of the net. It'll sneak in on a bounce that Quinn Carter couldn't catch up to, and that is a goal here for Joy AC, and they finally break the 0-0 tie in the 50th minute.
Yeah, tough start for the Fusion. Now, that might have taken a deflection too, I think. It looked like the keeper was wrong-footed for a second.
I believe the goal was scored by Annabelle Abruzzo.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike.
So we're going to go ahead and credit her unless I'm told otherwise later. In the 50th minute of play. So no goals in the first half, and now Annabelle Abruzzo makes it 1-0 in favor of Joy AC.
Joy AC goal scored by number 22, Annabelle Abruzzo, in the 50th minute.
Annabelle Abruzzo from Eagan, Minnesota, scoring the goal. And now a corner kick here for Joy AC, and that one does not come to much.
Yeah, tough start for the Fusion now. They're playing really, really uphill into a wind that doesn't seem to slow down much, 10 to 15 miles an hour maybe.
And I apologize for the silence here, as I'm working on a technical difficulty from our other game that's on right now. So just give me a minute. It won't take me too long to try and work this out for him. All right, I've done everything that I possibly can, so hopefully that's worked out. And back to the focus here on this game. Once again, thank you for your patience. Over the end line for goal. I believe it's a goal kick, or is it a corner kick?
It'll be a corner kick.
It'll be a corner kick, okay.
Another difficult one for Fusion to defend. They haven't dealt well with them so far.
So in the 54th minute, approximately 4 minutes after the goal was scored, the Joy AC Goats will get another corner kick here and an opportunity to see if they can get another deflection. Like we mentioned, it was kind of a bad bounce that Quinn Carter just couldn't catch up to. It was possibly deflected, and now right back out for another corner kick here for Joy AC. So the first one didn't do anything, but they'll get another chance immediately. Now a nice high cross, but it goes across the open face of the goal and over to the near sideline. And it is controlled and centered back in there by Isabel Hulunen. And now it's Quinn Carter who'll put a light boot on it. First touch by Joy AC, and the Fusion will try and advance it up the field once again. Headed down, and a strong kick and strong deflection, equally strong deflection there. allows Joy AC to get control of it. She was onside, and now can she create another opportunity? And I think, yeah, that was in the net. I wasn't sure that was in the net, to be honest with you. And scoring the goal this time for Joy AC is Brooke Quam, the midfielder from Lakeville, Minnesota. And that comes in the 55th minute. So goals 5 minutes apart.
Joy looking dangerous now. Really, really dangerous. Got the tails up.
Joy AC goal scored in the 55th minute by number 12, Brooke Kwan.
Fusion playing short-handed at the moment, I think, with Emily Larson needing a patch-up here on the sidelines.
And you're absolutely correct. They have 9 players in their goalie, Brooke Quam, hang on, Quinn Carter. Sorry about that, Fusion fans.
We're 10 minutes in. Joy have definitely made the most impactful changes, I think, at the break.
In the 57th minute, I believe. Yeah, yep, we're in the 57th minute. And now racing back into the game here is Emily Larson. So it's back to 11 on 11, or 10 on 10 plus the goalies, however you want to look at it. Joy AC has 4 players kind of stretching out right now. We'll see if they make any changes here in the near future or not. That party of 4 has been eliminated to a party of 3 now. And a nice job there by Quinn Carter to come out and stop the offensive threat there for Joy AC. Now trailing 2-0 on goals in the 50 and 55th minute. The first one, we believe, unofficially goes to Annabelle Abruzzo, and the second one, 100% sure, goes to Brooke Quam in the 55th minute.
Confident now, Joy, finding their flow, playing through their central players. And although Fusion made that adjustment at the break, it looks like they're having more success getting in behind, which might be trouble here for them.
We'll see if the Fusion can answer. 2-0 is a big hill to climb this late in the soccer game, but it's certainly not impossible to do. And a pass that did not go to Lily Johnson as intended. It was taken away there by Isabel Hulunen. And now Joy AC will look to work the offense one more time. Nice back heel kick pass there, and it's a foot race. And a nice job. I believe that was Feeney on the far side who got there and was able to deflect it out to the far sideline and force Joy AC into a throw-in.
Two players I want to highlight here. The 2 central players for Joy have been brilliant. Dare Creighton and Isabel Halunen just really pulling the strings in the middle of the park for Joy and controlling the tempo. They're spraying the ball around.
And just like that, they're spreading the ball around one more time, and they'll try to chip it, and it goes just over the right corner of the crossbar on the post. That was a nice thought there, trying to chip it into that top corner, but couldn't quite make it happen. Goal kick here for the Fusion.
See if Fusion play short again. Yeah, they will. Probably with the wind.
Looks like we'll have 4 substitutions here for Joy AC.
Well sniffed out by Annabelle Abruzzo. She's been solid at the back for Joy, very, very tough.
And it is Annie Clemens, number 2, Magnolia Millar-Bruzik, number 16, Olivia McClinton, number 19, and Olivia Hulunen, number 21, checking in here for Joy AC.
Checking in for Joy AC, number 2, Annie Clemens, number 16, Magnolia Millar-Bruzik, number 19, Olivia McClinton, and number 21, Olivia Hulunen.
Now Joy AC trying to clear it out, and they do so successfully. Foot race there, and now it's an opportunity here as coming up the field is Brooke Nast. And Nast's going to be looking for a centering pass here, and she'll put it into the center. And they got it by the defender, but she herself was not able to get by the defender, and Fusion goalie Quinn Carter was able to swallow that one up. But that was a great opportunity set up on the end there by Brooke Nast.
Amazing pace from Nast, unbelievable.
Lights are turned on now here at Jim Goda Stadium. Lou, if you don't mind, I'm going to hand it to you for just a split second here as I double check something.
Yeah, absolutely. Fusion haven't been able to play through Lily Johnson here in the second, which has been a big, big factor. Joy having a field day pinning in the Fusion at the moment.
All right, thanks, Lou. I may hand it over to you at one more time here at some point in the near future, but still working on some difficulties with our baseball broadcast. Trying to help out the best I can.
Good opportunity here.
All right, and that issue has been resolved.
Brilliant.
Just
Brilliant.
got text confirmation and video confirmation, so.
Excellent. Fusion with the first opportunity here. They got them behind for the first time in this half.
65th minute, about to enter the 66th minute of play.
I think if there's another break for Water, there might be an opportunity for Fusion to regroup. They're going to need it.
This one will come back, and they'll drop it all the way back to Mallory Benhart, who came in to play the net in the second half.
Didn't press much in that first half, Fusion, but obviously now down 2, they're going to need to play a little bit higher up the pitch.
Even if they can get one in, even if they don't come all the way back, it's always nice to see them get at least one.
Absolutely. Another good opportunity here.
That's put inside, and it's sent in, and it was a nice boot there by Lindsay Erickson, set up by Jensen Seidel, but easily saved there by Mallory Benhart. But they get the chance, and that's a positive.
Yeah, finding some success now down this right-hand side.
Nice clear out to midfield there by Benhart.
Oh, nice turn.
Seidel will nice chip pass into the middle. Now she'll get it right back. They'll try and work this right side again. They put it up, but nobody there, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a Joy AC throw-in.
Seidel and Erickson combining really well down this right-hand side here to see if they can exploit this in the next few minutes.
They'll put it inside. The pass was intended there for Lily Johnson off the foot of Lindsay Erickson. And now they'll battle for it here on the near side. Seidel will chip it forward to Erickson once again. They'll be pushed out by the defender, Tori Miller. And it's going to be a water break.
Go ahead, stop the clock. Stop the clock. So we'll let our clock catch up with the field clock. A couple seconds off now.
That was my fault, as I didn't hit the start button right away. There we go. 67:54. The clock will stop for the second half water break that you were alluding to just a couple minutes ago, Lou.
Yeah, Fusion going to need this one, I think. They've got to regroup. We'll see if they make any changes in shape or formation tactically. But like I said, in the last 5-10 minutes or so, they've started to find some success down this right-hand side.
It's too bad those technical difficulties at our other game didn't happen now. This would be a perfect time to fix it.
It's always the way. It's always the way. Yeah, a really important 10 minutes here or so now for the Fusion, I think. They're going to have to decide if they want to get back into it and commit numbers higher and maybe concede. But yeah, it's going to be a really important 10 minutes. We'll see if they're up for it.
They certainly have the talent to make it happen.
Definitely, yeah.
Haven't been clicking at full effectiveness up to the in this particular game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's all to play for. I mean, they've got 10, 15 to grab a goal and grow in confidence, and all of a sudden the game changes, and it can very quickly.
Yeah, if they can get a goal before that 75th minute, that could be a crucial turning point in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one other thing that they got to keep in mind is they got to keep it a 2-0 game up until that point. They can't allow any more goals. Joy AC gets another goal, and that will more than likely absolutely seal it if it's not sealed already.
Yeah, definitely, Mike. 2
goals on 4 chances for Joy. No goals on 3 chances for the Dakota Fusion. So the water break will conclude. We'll get back to action here. Once again, we probably will have some stoppage time with a couple of goals. We had no stoppage time in that first half.
Yeah, none.
And the official time down on the field must have been about 10-15 seconds ahead of our time on our clock here. Nice opportunity there by Lily Johnson.
That's a great effort on the left foot. Great effort on the left foot. It's a good sign for Fusion. Good sign. It's a shot on target, but yeah, it's a good sign.
Especially coming out of that break, they get a little bit of a breather and a little bit of a rest, and they come out and get a shot on net right away. It's
definitely
always a positive. But we'll see if they can keep it going here or not. Joy AC playing a little bit more confidently now with that 2-goal lead, and right as I say that, they make 3 shoelace-to-shoelace passes there in a triangle formation on top of the goal box, and now they work it out over to the far side. Put it in. Carter comes out, picks it up. On the 70th minute. Oh, and I forgot to start our clock. My apologies, friends. We are at 69:09. I forgot to start the clock here.
More action down this right-hand side for us again, Mike.
All right. I have another chance at redemption here on our clock. Okay. The time you see on the screen matches the one on the scoreboard now. So I'm not used to water breaks in soccer. I mean, we've had a few of them at Fusion games in the past, but tonight's been the first one that we've had this season. So
yeah, it's a temperature thing, isn't it? It's a temperature threshold, right? It's
temperature threshold. Yep.
Yeah, which is important.
So you give me a bunch of games where I don't have to stop the clock, and then now I do. So let's see here, 70-24. Yep, we're right on with that stadium clock.
Excellent.
And here's a nice opportunity for Joy. It's Brooke Quam. Quam will switch it to her right foot. Thread the needle over the far side. Trying to catch up to it there was Brooke Nast, and she's not able to do it.
Yeah, she is quick.
Yeah, it'll be a goal kick for Quinn Carter. That was a great pass, though, set up by Brooke Quam, and it was intended for Brooke Nast, but just couldn't quite catch up to it.
Very good at playing in behind, Joy. And said this early on, they're very good at making runs in behind, diagonal runs. It's been tricky for the Fusion to deal with all night.
This one will come out, and looks like Joy will get the possession of it. Maybe not. Fusion will continue to fight. It's headed around the midfield area there, and looks like Joy finally comes up with the possession. They'll push it outside here, Ashley Bennett. And Bennett will have that one go out of bounds and be a Fusion throw-in. Back to midfield, ball bouncing out to the far side. Joy AC picks it up. And they tried to thread the needle on a pass again, but then it got deflected almost right back, and that was almost a breakaway opportunity for Joy, but a couple deflections send it out of bounds.
Yeah, they're staying aggressive, aren't they? They're not content with 2 for sure. They want a third here.
Yeah, absolutely. you get this feeling that they might get one more opportunity too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There's one more goal in this game.
.72:40, 73rd minute. Nice show of sportsmanship there from Ashley Bennett, as she was cautious on what was happening with Emma Burns as she was on the ground and was going out of bounds for a Joy AC throw anyway, so they keep possession of the ball, but still nice to see that, even in the midst of competition.
In behind again.
And here's an opportunity, right foot, and it got deflected back into the corner. It was initially put on net by Ashley Bennett, and now one of her teammates deflected in. The goal is going to go to Annie Clemens, scoring in the 74th minute to make it 3-0, excuse me. Once again, it was Ashley Bennett who initially put the shot on net, and then Annie Clemens came in, as that was, I believe it was going to the right post.
Yeah.
And Annie Clemens came in and redirected it to the left post and gave Quinn Carter no chance.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? It almost looked like she was standing in an offside position, to be fair, but yeah, obviously not.
Goal scored in the 74th minute by number 2 Annie Clemens, assisted by Ashley Bennett.
And there's another goal. Just as I get back from the PA microphone. That one was scored in the 75th minute as well by Ashley Bennett. So Ashley Bennett, who got the assist on that first goal, and she got robbed by her teammate Annie Clemens, comes back
Yeah.
a minute later and gets goal number 4 to make it 4-0.
Yeah, she's been active on this left-hand side. I think she was the danger in that first half, but didn't see the ball much, and now she's been a real impact. She's cutting in from the outside and playing through the middle. Yeah, she's been really tough for the Fusion to deal with all night.
So we'll get our scoreboard caught up here. 4-0 in the 76th minute. Goals in back-to-back minutes by Joy AC.
Bad break for the Fusion. Seemingly had a good 5 or 10 minutes or so, creating some chances and opportunity down this right-hand side, and then
Goal in the 75th minute, scored by number 7, Ashley Bennett.
just lost a little bit of discipline now the last 5 or so.
And now here's Ashley Bennett with it again. And that centering pass got deflected out there by Emma Burns. I find that kind of humorous because, like, Ashley Bennett got robbed on that third goal, and then a minute later she gets a goal anyway.
Yeah. They're trying to share the love. Trying to share the love. Yeah, very dynamic, Joy. They've been brilliant this last 10 now.
There's another chance for that save there by Quinn Carter. But yeah, don't think the Fusion are going to have a chance now with a little under 15 minutes to go here. And
yeah.
I mean, never say never, but that's the
It's
hill. Yeah, the hill decline just turned into a mountain.
It did. It's a tall order now. You'd love to see them get a consolation maybe in this one if they can generate an attack. But yeah, you're absolutely right.
As we just enter the 78th minute of play now here at Jim Goda Stadium. So to recap so far, in the 50th minute, Annabelle Abruzzo scored to make it 1-0 after we had a halftime score of 0-0. Annabelle Abruzzo made it 1-0 in the 50th minute, and then 5 minutes later in the 55th minute, it was 2-0 on a goal by Brooke Quam. And then the 74th minute, it was Annie Clemens making it 3-0. And then 1 minute later in the 75th minute, Ashley Bennett made it 4-0. And I sure hope I'm correct on that first goal, but I know I have the last 3 goals correct, so.
Good chance for the Fusion to put a dangerous ball in the box here. It's going to be an outswinger. Well closed down by Joy.
Fusion will tap that one out of bounds for a Joy throw-in. Clemens will toss it in here for Joy. And that'll be advanced upfield there by Creighton. And that'll be a ball that Quinn Carter can get to quickly. She'll control it, work it towards the middle of the box, allow her teammates to get a little bit of a rest, then pick it up.
A little bit of an attacking change here for Joy, actually. They've sent an extra midfielder a little bit higher up the pitch, so they are definitely not done.
And they're working it up here. This is Seidel, Jensen Seidel, and that one's taken away. And now Bennett, who scored the most recent goal. A couple touches later, comes back in front of the box. And maybe a good bounce here for the Fusion, and a little bit of pushing and shoving and a whistle, and that'll go in favor of Joy AC for the kick.
Bright spark for me has definitely been Seidel on this right-hand side. She's been electric. She's really worked well, and yeah, she's been the spark for me in the second.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And that's going to be offsides. That shot wasn't anywhere near to being on net anyway. So sometimes players get their foot, the top of their shoe underneath that ball, and it really gives it a lift. And you got to angle that foot a little bit more to keep that under the crossbar.
Oh, I've been there.
I bet. So have I.
I was definitely not a goal scorer. I was on the opposite end, trying to keep the goals out.
I played 4 years of soccer in high school, so I've had my share of balls that went up high. I've had a few goals too, but I wasn't the primary goal scorer, but I did notch a few. So
my only career goal in the MPSL was in the wrong goal.
Oh, really? That's no, that's tough. That's tough.
I left. I retired with a horrendous record.
Well, at least you own up to it. That's a good thing, right? You got to find the positive in that somehow.
I like to think that I did my job keeping a lot of them out there.
I never got to play the professional leagues. I just stopped at high school, so. Well, I'll tell you this. I played midfield my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and they moved me to forward my senior year, and, man, that was a breath of fresh air. I didn't have to work as hard.
Yeah, a lot less running.
All my teammates had to do the work.
Yeah.
All I really had to do was make sure I stayed on side.
Yep. Yeah, definitely not done here, the Joy.
That was some nice foot movement there from Annabelle Abruzzo. If she was able to successfully navigate her way around about three Fusion defenders in the span of about 10 yards.
Yeah, slick from Abruzzo. She's looked like she's been at center back most of the game, so now she's apparently making runs down the left wing. She's everywhere.
Coming to make the corner kick here for Joy is Dare Creighton. I want to say a big thanks to one of the Joy coaches who helped me out with some of the name pronunciations. And when I was talking to him about Dare, and he's like Creighton, and then I went and spelled it out as Creighton. He's like, that's how it should be spelled. That's where I went to school. I'm like, that's awesome. I've actually broadcasted some games for Creighton during some Omaha baseball tournaments. So. Of course, no connection to the player, just the pronunciation. Free ball here for Carter. Once again, the men play tomorrow night. 7 o'clock right here at Jim Goda Stadium. Lou and I will be back for that game as well. And then we'll see the women again at 2 o'clock on Sunday. I'll be, I think, solo for that game. I'm not sure yet. Have about 48 hours to try and change that.
Looking a bit weary now, Fusion. I'm not sure how many more attacks they're going to be able to generate here in the last 10 or so.
Yeah, it just seems like they're out of gas, and
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's them losing energy. I just think it's kind of the 4 goals that were scored, especially when 2 of them were scored in the span of 60 seconds.
Yeah,
That just
quick
really,
succession,
yep. I expected a 3-0 game. I did not expect a 4-0 game.
Yeah.
As we enter the 85th minute of play now. And just to clarify, I did not expect any score at the start of the game. It wasn't until it was 2-0 that I suspected that 3rd goal was on the way. And you called it, and it didn't take more than a couple minutes after you called it for it to happen. And then before you could blink, it was 4-0. So Joy will work it from the far sideline. In the midfield where the Fusion momentarily take it away, but Joy gets it right back. Nice job there to battle for the possession. Now some fancy footwork here from Magnolia Millar-Bruzik. Try and say that name before she makes a pass.
He did very well.
I've had harder names than that. I'll tell you that for sure. But
I bet.
I think there was a name a couple games ago that had like 5 names with 4 of them in the last name, and I can't remember who that was, but I'm pretty sure that player played for Sioux City. For a moment, when I first saw the roster, I thought it was a misprinter. That'll be a free kick for Joy.
Getting a little bit physical here late for the Fusion. I feel like it's mostly frustration at this point.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's no doubt about it that there's some frustration settled in here with the Fusion, and it's kind of showing here in the final minutes since that 4th goal was scored. And now they're looking for another opportunity, and they're saying I heard I didn't see what happened.
A handball.
Oh, a handball.
Yeah,
okay.
Handball.
Yep. I was watching the player. I didn't see the ball hit any hands or any part of the arm, but so a free kick here for
it's Millar-Bruzik. I think tried to bring it down, and I think she just extended her arm out, and the ref was right on top of it.
So the Fusion get a free kick out of that handball. And now at midfield, Joy AC will try and restart that attack. And offside again. And just barely. Had she waited a split second longer, she may have had an opportunity there. But she got in front of that last defender. 87th minute of play now. About to enter the 88th minute. And I think a little hesitation there from Ashley Bennett. She probably thought she was offsides, and from my view, and apparently the far side official, she was onside. Yeah, she looked at her bench and just kind of waved her hands like I thought I was offside.
Yeah. I think you're right.
She wasn't, but I can understand. She's got 1 goal, so if she had no goals, she'd probably be a little bit more upset than she is now, but
Nice.
little deflection, and now there's Lindsey Johnson making a move. Lily Johnson, excuse me.
Yeah.
Puts it outside here for Seidel.
Jessica, one-on-one.
One-on-one, some foot movement, and the pass went to the wrong player. It was intended for Lily Johnson, but a pink jersey was there. Fusion able to recollect it. And now making a move on the inside here is Lola Ancherez, and now the Joy AC takes it away. And they'll chip it over to the far side, and now centering pass back in. Onside here is Brooke Nast. And Nast centering pass, nobody there. I couldn't see which side of the pole that went on. I think it's a throw-in.
A Fusion injury back here.
Oh, down just on the opposite side of midfield. And they're bringing the Essential Health trainer in. I cannot tell who it is. All the parts of her jersey that would identify her are not available at the moment.
I think it's Garo. I think it's Garo.
Danielle Ogaro, number 6. When we return to play, it will indeed be a Joy AC throw-in here. And yeah, you are right, Lou. It was indeed Garo. She'll be helped up by the trainer, and she'll walk off maybe with a little bit of a limp. But the good news is that she's not getting any help getting off the field.
Yeah.
So that's always a positive.
She's had her work cut out today. I mean, she's dealing with Halunen and Creighton in the middle of the park for Joy, and yeah, she's had her work cut out today for sure.
So here's that throw-in for Joy AC. And it's headed out momentarily. Can the Fusion get it out of there? Yes, they can. Kind of low-chested back into the offensive attack here for Joy AC. And now it's Allison Weirman who will try and set something up. She'll dish it off to her teammate. And there's a nice play. And they'll put it onto the left foot there of Mangolia Millar-Burzik. And that's saved there by Quinn Carter. A little bit easier name to say.
Really clever from Creighton there. She's been so good in the park, and I know I've touched on it already, but yeah, brilliant turn. She's played an amazing through ball over the top. She's been pulling the strings for Joy.
And that'll do it. That is full time. They will not take any stoppage time here. And that will be your final score. Your final score in this one, Joy AC 4 and Dakota Fusion 0. Well, first half of not a whole lot, and second half pretty much dominated by Joy AC in the latter half of that second half. Would you agree?
Yeah, it really was. It really was. It was all Joy. They seemed to make the most changes tactically at the break, and yeah, they came out in control with the wind on their backs, and yeah, it changed very, very quickly.
Well, that will do it for this broadcast. Once again, we'll be back on 7 o'clock tomorrow night for the Dakota Fusion men, and then we'll see the Dakota Fusion women once again on Sunday, 2 p.m. kick for the game against Rochester United. So congratulations to Joy AC on picking up the 4-0 win. Once again, recapping the scoring here for Joy AC. Annabella Abruzzo, unofficially, that's the only one we're not 100% sure on, but I'm about 80% sure on it.
I'll take it.
1-0 in the 50th minute. And then the next 3 goals we're 100% sure on. It's Brooke Quam scoring to make it 2-0 in the 55th minute. And then Ashley Bennett in the 75th. I skipped over a goal. It was Annie Clemens who actually robbed a goal from Ashley Bennett on a nice play to deflect it to the opposite corner when Quinn Carter was going one way, and she put the shot the other way to make it 3-0 in the 74th minute. And then before we could put all that into the stat book, it would be Ashley Bennett scoring less than a minute later in the 75th minute to make it 4-0, and that ends up being your final score. Lou, any final thoughts before we wrap up this broadcast?
Yeah, tough one with the Fusion. Like we said, it was a tale of two stories, and they did so well in the first half to contain and keep Joy out, but then it crumbled very, very quickly in the second. But it was a tough one.
Yeah, I agree. That's a very good analysis. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Well, that's going to do it. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock for the men, and the women again at 2 o'clock on Sunday. Joy AC picks up the 4-0 win. For Janice working the scoreboard in the outfield and Lou on camera and color commentary, my name is Mike, and thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you again tomorrow here on MSPN Digital Television as well as the Dakota Fusion YouTube channel. Have a great evening.
Copyrighted presentation of MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website and by searching MSPN DTV on most social media platforms. Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television.